Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your weekday daily card reading from Spirit. I'm Ginette Biro. I am a medium and a channeler, and we are going to dive right in. I'm using the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. And I do want to say, a little heads up here, I am currently working on an Avalon Spirit Oracle deck. So I can't wait till that comes fully to fruition and I can be using those cards here as well. So you guys will be the first to know when that is up and ready to go. So let's dive in here and see what's in store. Interesting. Okay, we have some really neat themes here, and I've been shuffling these cards really great. So I love when similar ones keep popping up. So we have omens and messages again, just like we got yesterday. We have the Merlin again joining us this week in this really interesting week. We have the restriction card, and I'll explain that in a minute. And we have the Lady of the Lake, who I just love when she graces us with her presence. So omens and messages. This card is saying, again, this week, stay open to the ways in which you are receiving signs from Spirit. Synchronicities, insights, repeated number patterns, all of that kind of stuff. Stay open to how that is happening for you, because the universe is really trying to work in your favor here. It's really trying to work in your favor, but also for the collective. Because remember, yesterday we saw some really interesting insights about what's coming down the pipe for different levels of authority. Spirit is saying they are working on all levels right now. They're working with you specifically, they're working with the collective, even the cosmic level. Everything is being worked on and shifted in this really auspicious 2022 year. So pay attention to the omens and messages, because they are direct reflections of what the universe in this Merlin card is doing. Now, the second part though, there are times when you're going to tune in or have an insight on something, but it doesn't give you the full picture. Certain things will be restricted in our knowledge, either because the outcome hasn't been determined yet specifically, because it's based on several free will choices, or it is not in your best interest to know the outcome because it could change what you do. So what to do anytime you hit a spot of feeling restricted, like say you keep getting messages about a certain thing, but you're not quite sure exactly what it's trying to tell you. If there's a restriction somehow on it, then trust in this Lady of the Lake card. This speaks of absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility, meaning trust in you, trust in your feelings, trust in your truth, trust in your understanding. As much of an understanding as you can get in that moment, trust that piece and be willing to hold your frequency high as you wait for the rest of it to fall into place, or as you make the decisions you need to make in those moments to move forward. Be the Lady of the Lake. If you look at her here, she is commanding that water on that lake. She is holding that sword that really allows her to play with those elements, to hold them in her power. She realizes her perspective really dictates the reality she lives in. Whether she's restricted by things or not, she still gets to make the final choice on things. So the universe is saying, embody this idea. Be this. Embody your power and who you are, and watch external to you how the universe is helping you and helping the collective to make these changes, manifest this new reality, and move forward in consciousness. This is a very powerful card. So I think this is a great way, as we're starting to kind of near the end of this week, embody who you are, trust it, hold that sword with pride and power. You are a powerful being and you're here for a reason. So I'll leave that with you guys for today, and we'll see how we round out the week tomorrow. Now, if you guys are wanting to dive in and explore your consciousness further, check out avalonspirit.com. There's tons of great insights there, ways to discover who you are, or maybe who you were, even like past life regressions or Akashic record readings. There's lots of goodness there. So check that out, and I'll be back tomorrow.